D2DNY, Real World HVAC Simplified. And now, in this video, I've got something in the box. Something in the box, guys. Alright. I'm in a tight ceiling space, looking at a water furnace. And this is New York City. Tight install. Water cooled unit. But anyways, in this unit, this video, I'm going to be setting up the main control board in this unit here. The main control board is behind this panel. It was recently replaced. I recently replaced it. And without this tool, the Aurora, the board was not able to be fully commissioned after post installation. Hence the reason why I have to have this thermostat right here. You can see I just rigged it, temporarily wiring up the unit so it could work. But before we get into the video, I want you to subscribe and smash the bell icon so when I upload videos like these, get them right away. So if you have one of these water furnace units and it comes with that Aurora board or the Aurora controller, that enables this unit to be connected to your billing management or BMS systems, and that is, in the commercial world. And most likely this unit will not be installed in a residential situation. Currently I'm in New York City once again, and this is a commercial job. So yeah, here's the main board. I've recently replaced this board, and if you're not using the Aurora controller, bit of a reach around. But if you're not using that, then if you have to replace this board, you don't need this video. However, just a side note, so if you're just using this board direct without the Aurora controller, you just hook up your thermostats the same way how I do this one. It's a temporary fixed. All right. But if you're going to be using the Aurora controller on this, which your unit is going to be on your BMS, you can use your BMS or building management or BA system to control or command your units. Then if you replace the board, you need to tell it to look for this Aurora controller. And that's the reason why this thing was in the box. This is the Aurora AID tool. You're going to need that. Now, besides setting up this board and telling this board, the main board, to look for, or that you're using it with a Aurora controller, this tool is another tool that you can use. Other uses for this tool is to troubleshoot and diagnostics. Currently, get the lights off here. So there's currently a fault on this board. So it's, let's see, 7 flashes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 flashes. So with this tool, I'll be able to see, once I connect it, I'll be able to see what these faults are. Now, the Aurora controller, this is the plug that comes from the Aurora controller, and it's supposed to plug right here in this board. But currently it's unplugged because, like I said, I did install the board but wasn't able to commission it or run it the way it came from the factory out of the box because I didn't have this tool and wasn't able to tell the new board that it's been connected to a Aurora controller. So I have to go the standard way, which is to hook up my thermostats, and that's that. All right, so the Aurora tool also comes with a similar plug, which goes right into the main board like so. Boom, that's that. All right, sweet. Look at that. 7 Aero 7, right? But guys, you don't really need this tool just to diagnose, but it's a good tool to have. It makes it easier. It spells everything out for you. Remember, we have counted 7 flashes. 4, 5, 6, 7, right? And it says condensate lockout. That's Aero 7. Also, to decode these flashes, the code list is on the cover. Let me show you. Well, unfortunately, the schematic is not on the cover, but this code list, the Aero code list, is once you get a hold of the schematic or the wiring diagram, then there's your air filter. And this is HVAC in New York City for you. See what's going on here. Commercial above the ceiling. So yeah, the Aero code list will be on the cover with the schematic, but currently this cover doesn't have it, and I don't see it anywhere. So that is a drain sensor, if you're curious. No good. That's a problem with that. That needs to be replaced. All right, so let's get back into it. So we have here condenser lockout. That's not really why I'm here. This is one of the perks you can use the board, this controller for troubleshooting. All right, so I'm going to go into telling this board that we're using along with it. We're using the Aurora APC or UPC. So stay tuned. Okay guys, so it turns out out of the box, this board was good to go. There's nothing needed to be done to it. All right, so I've been lied to. I'm just kidding. But out of the box it was good to go. Now while I'm here, I'm going to go through some of the settings or the things you can do with this device here. All right, troubleshooting wise. So you know where you plug it over there. You have to unplug this one if this unit has that option. That goes to your Aurora UPC, and plugged in your AID tool in the same spot. So let me just do it from start, unplug it, and I'm going to replug it again. All right, that's what you're going to see. That's your main screen when it comes up. So you got to press back to get to the main menu. So you got an overview. That's what it comes up with. Okay, that's all you got there. So go back, system faults, there's none, and we go into history, last lockout. You see that was E7 as you saw earlier. So go back, history. Well, it won't be much because it's a brand new board. It says what you're getting there. Okay. 2 of 2. And you could press the square button to clear the history. You want to clear yes, no, yes. So we are cleared. Go back. Okay, so now what we got? Scroll down to Diagnostics. Okay, here you could see your thermostat inputs. If I select that, so you see that all inputs are off. Okay, let's just try this. Let's see if I go fan on, if it will change real time. Okay, I don't see anything going on here. I just turned my fan on. Maybe I have to refresh. Let's go back. No, I don't want to override my thermostat inputs. I said no. Okay, let's go back again into it. Yeah, it still shows G off, even though I have, maybe because let's see here, cool. Okay, okay, so this thing is properly connected and I'm not getting anything right here. What's going on? Perhaps because I have my tool connected, this thing connected to it, I don't know. Nonetheless, let's here you can override the thermostat. If I choose yes, I go enter, I can turn on, let's do this, let's turn on reversing valve. Let's see if that works. Oh, you go. Well, that works. Let's go back, turn it off. Wait a minute, what did I do? Let's turn on the reversing valve and the compressor. Let's see if that works. Oh. Doing this through the screen here. So I'm going to turn the fan on, turn the reversing valve on, and I'm going to turn on wire 1, cooling number 1. Okay, where's my compressor? Good, the fan starts. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, all right. If I go back, okay, I go back to my main, exit this screen, right? Scan. Let's go and look at system outputs. RV, compressor 1, okay, compressor, blower, okay, very good. ECM 5-speed, medium. Only concern is that when I try to use my thermostat inputs right now, seem like that's been ignored because I'm plugged in with this tool right here. So this takes priority. Makes sense, I guess. Alright, so what else we got here? Sensors inputs. Let's see that. Oh, freeze protection 1, 82 degrees. I guess that's the liquid line. This is in fact a heat pump. Alright. So yeah, like I said in the beginning of the video, I was saying that, you know, I have to configure this board because that's what I was told by the manufacturer. I guess there's a mix-up. Alright, there's a mix-up with the type of board which they think I was replacing. Let me go back here. Alright, so just to give you an overview of what this tool can do. Whether I've got timers, what's going on here? Test mode. Okay. So that. Setup. What's that? Cooling. Ah, EFM. Okay, let's see it. Blower only, speed 1. So that's if you're calling for fan only. For speed 1. Low compressor 5, I'm guess. High compressor 10. Auxiliary heat 10. These are fan settings. Now, can I edit those? Let's see. Do you want to change? So you go over here, you go yes, you go enter, and then you go okay. These are your speeds. G is 1. I could make it medium speed when it goes to G, or 2 speed. You get all these numbers. What do you want to do when you're calling for fan only? What do you want? So I'm just going to go back here. Can I? Well, I'm leaving it the same place. I didn't make any changes, so I'm going to press enter in the middle. 5 low. I don't know what this. I gotta figure out and play around with this some more. But I won't make any changes. Just gonna leave it exactly where it's at. So I guess G. I don't know. I'm gonna play around with it. You guys know. You can leave it in the comment section. This is just to show you. So low is low is compressor, that's 5. High is compressor, that's 10. Oh, low compressor, so I guess that's stage 1. High compressor, I guess that's stage 2. Okay, let's go again. So blower only, speed 1. Let's go in there again. I'm gonna change yes. So that's blower only. I can make blower only 2 if I want. Okay, understood. So I'll press enter on that. Cooling stage 1. Let's just try this. Let's make this 10 or even 12 maximum, just to wait a second before I change this. So we have 5 low. Let's try this. Let's try this. Let's do the other bit. High. Okay. So low and high is at 12. Let's see now. So we have all 12s over here. Okay. Alright. So well, anyways, I'm gonna go back. I didn't hear the fan speed up. So the same, I guess I gotta reboot or something for it to take effect. Let me exit. No. Same setup. Still there. Now let me put this back where that was. 5. Yes. Just me playing around here. Okay. Okay. This was a 10, wasn't it? I think so. I'll check back on the video. Alright, so let's get out of here. Let's go someplace else. No. What about this? Cooling airflow setup. Again, you get the idea. I don't need to go through all these things. Just going to show you what can be done here. Input line voltage. 30. No. I won't change that. Model number and serial number update. Now you can put it in here if you want. It's not here, but you can add it. You can look at the name tag, and put it in here if you want. I don't see why you would. What difference would it make? I don't know. All right, but it can do this. Enter. I'm gonna change no. So I'm gonna go back. Serial number, same thing. So I'm gonna go back. This is where you do the configuration. If you want to add, say, add a device, and these are the devices you could add. So here we are. If you're pairing this board with any one of these 3 devices, you're going to have to use this tool. I think that's when you need to use this tool at initial setup. So you have to tell this board that it's been worked with a COM thermostat or Aurora expander board. Over this board over here is the Aurora UPC. So this is not the same thing. It's a UPC. So if you're doing an AXB board, you have to tell this device here that you have one in the system. Okay, whatever that board is. All right, so there you go. So I'm gonna get out of here. And what else? Go back. About unit. There you go. Go back. AID settings. That's just, you know, about this display here. You know, this tool. Contrast. You change the contrast of this device. Okay. Go back. You can change, I don't know, mixed case, uppercase, and lowercase. Okay. Units. Metric. US. Okay. Go back. And yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it, guys. Pretty much it. So the unit right now is running because I have it overridden. So I'm gonna go back and put it back to regular. So the diagnostics, thermostat inputs, and where it says override, I'm gonna press enter. Off. And there it goes. Okay, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you hadn't subscribed, subscribe. I do upload videos like these on a weekly basis. So now I'm going to go ahead and unplug this, and I'm going to plug in my Aurora UPC. Now this Aurora UPC has enabled this unit to be controlled via a BMS or BAS system. So plug this back in right here. Okay. Now you see the lights over here should be flashing once it's reading or communicating. Here you go. Yeah. So you see? Hear those clicks? That simply means I am communicating. My fan starts. I didn't do it. As a matter of fact, this is on right now. But let me just unplug this just to make sure that we are not running from this thermostat. Hold on a second. Making a mess of things here. Okay. So there you go. I think perhaps this was what turned everything on. It wasn't the Aurora UPC, because now the thermostat was on, and because the plug has been unplugged, then the input was accepted. But overall, again, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you hadn't subscribed, subscribe. I'm going to be removing these wires, and not like so. I guess I'll just unscrew them one by one. Yeah, so I'm just going to wait for the unit to start up on its own, then come back. All right, here you go. The machine is running all on its own. Okay, so it's a brand new board. Like I said, I didn't have to do anything with the Aurora AID tool. This board does not require any programming. Plug and play. I said I've been lied to. It's all right. In this trade, or in this life, you live and you learn. But you did see the devices which you are going to require. If you're attaching these devices with this board, you're going to need to have that. All right. So that is in configuration. I showed you previously in the video. So yeah, the compressor is on. That's pulled in, baby. All right, so plug and play. All right, so I'm going to wrap this up right now. Yeah, that device connects this unit to the BAS or the BMS system. So you can see my thermostat wires is gone, no more. And yeah, I think this whole thing could have been avoided. But yeah, I'm going to be signing off of this video right now.